Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 22.5K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Really good promos to get in on the action today. A lot of good boosts. So check those out, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today as we close out the weekend. Starting with the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Washington Nationals. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 170. The Nationals plus 140 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 94-67. The Nationals 71-90. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA at 3.57. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA at 4.22. Nola, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Phillies on a 2-game losing streak. Back-to-back losses against Washington here. Yeah, disappointing games from the Phillies. Despite them being 8-4 against Washington, they just have not showed up this series. Irvin, though, coming off a bad game, he's been decent, but yeah, coming off a very rough start. Nola coming off 2 good starts here. I just expect a big bounce back from the Phillies here. Surely they don't get swept by the Nationals. I'd be very shocked. Give me the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 100 or minus 200. Pittsburgh plus 165 with the over/under at 8.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 76-85. The Yankees 93-68. Pitching for the Pirates is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 4.26. Pitching for the Yankees is Clark Schmidt with an ERA of 2.55. Falter, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Schmidt, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, back-to-back wins against the Yankees here. I looked really good with Skeens on the mound yesterday, dominating them 9-4. Pitt is just 3-10 on the road against the Yankees. Disappointing games from the Yankees here. Schmidt coming off, he's been solid this year, coming off some solid starts. I expect a big bounce back from the Yankees at home. 2 disappointing games in a row. Give me the Yankees at home in this one. Next matchup, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals versus San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 125. St. Louis plus 105 with the over/under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 82-79. Giants 80-81. Pitching for the Cardinals is Michael McGreevy with an ERA at 2.40. Pitching for the Giants is Hayden Birdsong with an ERA of 4.66. McGreevy, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Birdsong, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. St. Louis coming off a Giants loss yesterday, 6-5. They are just 2-6 on the road against the Giants here. They've had their struggles against the Giants. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty even pitching matchup. Birdsong's, giving up about 2 to 3 runs. Same with McGreevy. I don't know. We had such a close game yesterday. And yeah, I think Cardinals are solid dogs today. And I'll take a shot with the Cardinals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Boston Red Sox. Rays opening up as slight road favorites at minus 115. Boston minus 105 with the over/under at 8.5. Rays coming into this matchup 80-81. Boston 80-80. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepwall with an ERA of 3.64. Pitching for Boston is Quinn Priester with an ERA of 4.84. Pepwall, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Pitched 2 runs, or gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Priester, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Tampa Bay, back-to-back wins against Boston here. They've looked very good in this series. Boston, they've struggled offensively, giving up scoring 2-1-1 in their last 3 games. Tampa Bay 10-1 on the road against Boston. 4-1 against Boston. They've been really good against Boston here. Richter coming off some bad starts, giving up 4, 4, and 3 in his last 3. Yeah, I think I got to take the Rays on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Texas Rangers versus the Los Angeles Angels. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -165. Angels +140 with the over-under at 8. Rangers coming into this matchup 77-84. The Angels 63-98. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 3.96. Pitching for the Angels is Jack Konowitz with an ERA of 4.01. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Konowitz, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Now the Rangers, back-to-back wins against the Angels. Angels on a 5-game losing streak right now. Rangers 5-1 against the Angels, 5-1 on the road against the Angels here. Eovaldi coming off starts, though, he's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. You hope he can have a better game because he just hasn't played well. But the Angels, yeah, they've been horrible. They have not looked good this series. As long as Eovaldi can have a decent game, I got to take the Rangers on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -170. Baltimore +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 90-71. The Twins 82-79. Pitching for Baltimore is Albert Suarez with an ERA of 3.74. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 3.94. Suarez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Ober, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Baltimore, back-to-back wins against Minnesota here. Yeah, they've looked dominating this series, winning 9-2 and 7-2. Yeah, Minnesota, bad stretch. They're on 2-8 in their last 10. I know they missed the postseason. Just disappointing end of the season for Minnesota. Baltimore 9-0 against Minnesota, 6-0 on the road against Minnesota here. Getting plus money on the road. Yeah, give me Baltimore +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -190. Houston +155 with the over-under at 7.5. Houston coming into this matchup 88-73. The Guardians 92-69. Pitching for the Guardians is Nick Sandlin with an ERA of 3.75. Let's see. Let me check. A lot of weird games. Not a lot of info not listed today. Let's see if anyone's listed for Houston. Yeah, it looks like it's Ryan Gusto. Check his stats here. Yeah, it looks like Gusto's making his first start of the season for Houston here. So we're going to see what that looks like today. Sandlin, he's only pitched once this season. He just pitched 1 inning. Gave up 0 runs, had 2 strikeouts here. Houston back-to-back wins against Cleveland here. They've looked good in both these games. They're 7-1 against Cleveland. So they played well against Cleveland. Yeah, big plus money for the Astros. Sure, give me Astros +1.5 on the road. They've looked really good this series. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening, actually the Mets are opening up as road favorites at -120. The Brewers +100 with the over-under at 8. Mets coming into this matchup 87-72. The Brewers 93-68. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 3.08. Pitching for the Brewers is Colin Rea with an ERA of 4.17. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Rhea, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Mets, on a 3-game losing streak, back-to-back losses against the Brewers here. Yeah, they're 0-7 against Milwaukee, 0-6 on the road against Milwaukee, where they've been really bad. They have not been good against the Brewers. They've really struggled here. And I'm liking the plus money with the Brewers here, and I'll take the Brewers plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -175. Oakland plus 145 with the over-under at 7. Oakland coming into this matchup 69-92. Seattle 84-77. Pitching for Oakland is Mitch Spence with an ERA of 4.35. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.33. Spence, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Oakland, back-to-back losses against Seattle. They looked good in this series, winning 7-6 and then 2-0. Oakland just 1-4 against Seattle. Haven't been that good head-to-head. 2-5 on the road here. And both pitchers giving up some runs, but Seattle's looked good in this series. I'll take the Mariners at home today. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -175. The Padres plus 145 with the over-under at 9. Padres coming into this matchup 93-68. Arizona 88-73. Pitching for the Padres is Martin Perez with an ERA of 4.18. Pitching for the D-backs is Brandon Pfaadt with an ERA of 4.80. Perez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Pfaadt, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Padres on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against Arizona. They've looked really good in this series. 4-1 on the road against Arizona, where they've been really good. Perez coming off really good starts here. He's only given up 2 runs in 3 starts. I think they're great dogs today, and I'll take Padres plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Chicago Cubs. Reds opening up as road favorites at -125. The Cubs plus 105 with the over-under at 7. Reds coming into this matchup 76-85. The Cubs 83-78. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 2.83. Pitching for the Cubs is Caleb Killian with an ERA of 7.94. Green, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Let's see, Killian. He's only pitched once this season. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's been very bad on the mound here. He's only pitched once this season, but last year, his last 3 starts in the last year or two, he's given up 7, 5, and 5. Hasn't really been good in the majors. Gets toasted a lot. Reds, they're on a 5-game losing streak, back-to-back shutout losses against the Cubs here. I think the Reds turning around today. Killian just gives up so many runs here. We haven't seen any positive games from Killian here. Give me the Reds on the road in this one. All right, guys, and then these last 4 matchups, it's Miami, Toronto, the White Sox, Detroit, Dodgers and Rockies, and Royals and Braves. None of them have game lines. They are not on any sports book as I'm recording here, so I'm just not going to cover them. I can't find any lines, so, you know, we're just not going to cover those games. If there's no lines for 4 games here, I'm sure they're not important. No lines for them, so maybe if lines come out later, you want to bet on them, go find them. But yeah, just not going to cover them. No lines. I'm not going to wait for them. So we'll just leave those 4 games blank here. And that'll be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.